Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to your weekly intuitive reading. We are definitely moving through some cycles, as that is part of life. The study of astrology is the study of cycles of humans and all kinds of things. We have our moon cycles, which are every 2 weeks. We have our sun cycles, which are every 4 weeks, give or take, We have planetary cycles, some that last our entire lifetime. We're always cycling around, and as we do, we may revisit certain aspects of life from a different vantage point. This is how we get to see ourselves in different angles, as well as others, as well as life. We get to see the actual hologram through these cycles. And as we are really moving out of the dark ages, the Kali Yuga, big giant cycle, we're really starting to see a lot more than we used to. Our senses, we have more than 5 senses, and they are certainly getting stronger and stronger. We are already interacting with the quantum field, the quantum realm. A lot of interesting things are happening, Sagittarius, and let's see what comes through for you. At this point in time, this is a message for sun, moon, or rising in the sign of Sagittarius. Keep in mind, these are general messages, so take what resonates for you and leave the rest. See my kitty cat, that's Luna. If you would like to support the work that I do, support the channel, make sure you click the like button. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. And to support me and the work I do, go on and you can book through my website a personal reading for yourself, or you can purchase, I also sell handmade energy balancing jewelry. I make them myself. I purchase the stones, genuine crystal stones. So that site is BeTheChange333.com. That information is also in the description box below this video. I am still currently working on making the links actually clickable. My bad. I'm not tech savvy and it continuously changes, so I'm lucky that I'm actually getting videos on YouTube right now. So bear with me there. But first card out, Sag, we have trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. So whatever you're experiencing right now, it is really amplifying and highlighting that you need to trust. Trust yourself, trust your inner voice, trust that you are being guided. You are probably chartering unknown seas at times, and it can really bring a lot of panic, like, do I know what I'm doing? Trust, okay? It does feel scary. It feels scary to all of us. But at the same time, if we let our ego mind or our logical mind take the back seat for once and really feel your way through this energy, because it's continuously opening up to new perspectives, opening up to new angles of perceiving and seeing things, opening up to more self-discovery, self-understanding, self-awareness, which is the name of the game here. What else do we have for Sagittarius? Pride. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. This is a pretty big step in the awakening process, in the evolutionary journey, is to, take pride in your heart and soul, what you do from the heart. But don't let pride get in your way, the ego pride. Love yourself, but also the ability to see yourself in everyone. Now, this is difficult because there are times when everything is a holographic, like a mirror. We all carry these archetypal traits And a lot of things that are coming up from the surface for us to experience about ourselves have been stored away and hidden from ourselves through trauma, through pain, just through the process of life in general. The ability to see aspects of yourself in everyone is pure enlightenment. This is what Source, God itself, wants to experience itself, wants to see itself. So we're always shown, but we don't always see. The more aware we are of the journey, or this aspect of the journey, the more we start to see and accept. A lot of times people will reflect to us aspects that we also carry and possess, but they're so overinflated and so off the wall that it's almost like you can't get out of your head. Like, this person drives me insane. But can you see that you actually have, it may not be anywhere to that degree, but you have an aspect of yourself just like that. The ability to see yourself. And you can even say, because this is what I always say, past versions of myself. I've had past versions of myself play out these characters, and when my perspective was one way. That is life altering, life changing, awakening. I mean, I can understand why people get shy. I can understand why people speak over me. I can understand all of those things because I have those aspects in me, or I've recognized those characteristics in me. It doesn't mean that they are actually active, especially unconsciously. But we do. Our archetypes do kind of creep up unconsciously from time to time. Again, it's all about self-awareness, self-understanding, regulating the emotions. Empathy at the bottom. I am open to seeing both sides of a situation. Yeah, and when we actually have that ability to see ourselves in everyone and everything, it naturally, because you cannot force empathy, but it naturally opens up empathy. Freedom. And that is pure freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. It only comes from self. We can only create our own happiness. Okay. Wow. So instead of judging others or waiting for like, when are they going to turn around, like understanding where people are on the journey, on their journey, which is unique to them. They have certain things that they have to learn and see. So trust your inner voice, that it always is going to be guiding you correctly. Pay attention to your health, especially as we're going through, as I'm doing this reading, which is, what is today? The 20th of May. Through last night into today, I can't even count how many solar flare, how many notifications. The Schumann resonance has spiked up to 60 hertz. There's a lot of energy going on, and this will impact the physical body, the health, especially if we are not paying attention to the body. Body, mind, spirit, all of it, all of the energetic bodies as well, because our physical health is dependent on our energetic health. Trust that your inner voice is always guiding you correctly. If you are being guided to slow down, to take a break, to pause, to rest, trust that your body is speaking to you and you better listen. There's so much going on energetically now. There are a lot of symptoms as far as, some call it ascensions, Ascension is basically just when the frequency elevates on the planet, as it is now. We consciously start to rise and wake up to more things, but our physical bodies are trying to adapt and keep up with the energetics of everything. So definitely trust that your inner voice is guiding you correctly. Listen to it. Listen to your body as well. Okay. There may be certain foods you no longer are eating. There may be certain habits that you were quitting that are not good for you. You know, there's many things that your inner voice is guiding you. Inspiration. Ooh. So, once you are able to see aspects of yourself in everyone, suddenly that inspires you. Suddenly you know the right things to say, the right things to do, because you've been there. That is a part of you. Really lights up the inspiration there. I love it. Can really be of service and help to others too. Not in a prideful way or egotistical way, just naturally. Okay, thoughtfulness under empathy. So again, having the ability, opening up to being able to see yourself in all others and both sides of a situation. It just opens you up to being more thoughtful towards others. Freedom, dependability. The one and only one that you should be relying and depending on for your freedom and your happiness is you. So make sure that you are the reliable source of that and not to look to anything or anyone outside of yourself. This is a hard one for people to get off the bat, but I feel like you're coming through and understanding this as things are shifting, moving, and Sagittarius, ruled by Jupiter, your sign is all about learning and like higher learning, spiritual learning, self-awareness. You're also learning and maybe calling into you others that can be dependable, because we are also being asked to open up to working with others and being able to rely on others, and others rely on us, sort of as a confluence, not in the old way, not in the old codependent or dependent way or master and servant or whatever, but more like, knowing your flow and your natural gifts and another's flow and natural gifts, like flowing together. Okay. Allow things to fall into place for you, Sagittarius. Don't panic. I keep getting this trust. Don't worry, don't panic. Things, and I've been saying this in many of the readings, and this is coming back up to my awareness. Right now is a period in time where the curtain is down for us all. And behind the scenes, the entire stage is being cleared and a whole new scenery is being set. We don't know what that new scenery is yet, but we will be actors on that stage very soon. So let the stage be set. Try not to control too much right now. This is a time of inner work, self-reliance, all right, justice in reverse. Again, be mindful of the pride, the ego pride. Try not to let that get in your way. Let the pride inspire you, but don't let the pride make you think that you are greater than or better than, okay? Because that will keep things out of balance for you. There is no greater than or better than. So pay attention to how you respond to this energy. Muse of inspiration, because there's a lot of fiery energy here. Someone wants to be free, wants to self-express, wants to just live based off of how you feel. But this is telling me overall, 2 of inspiration in reverse, that there's more self-analysis, self-awareness, and awareness, more understanding that's to be had here. So slow down, let the pieces fall into place. There's something that you are not seeing and have not experienced quite yet. So trust when your inner voice says slow down. If things aren't really clear, slow down and pay attention to your health. Mind, body, spirit, health. Emotional, energetic. There's still something that has not been revealed to you quite yet. Got a little bit more to go. Justice. So when we have trust in the process, let things unfold. Things will come to you. Allow your inner voice to guide you. Then you're working with the cosmos in balance. Things are coming back into the balance. We're having the training wheels taken off soon. So we're learning how to balance with the training wheels on right now, riding a bike, the analogy of riding a bike. But soon those training wheels are coming off, or maybe they already are coming off, and you're relearning how to balance without that support. Okay? It's scary at first. Kind of like, I'm gonna crash. Don't let go. But then you realize, I got this. I got it. I did it. This is great. This is fun. So slow down. There's a lot to be understood here. And this energy may be impacting more than one area of your life. Could be impacting up to 4 different areas of your life. It's new moon, new energy. The new steps will start to reveal themselves through the next lunar cycle. The path will start to clear. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. When you do get this inspirational hit based off of this Pride card, it could be Mars moving into Leo, which will be happening today, actually. It brings a big fire into the mix, all right? Pay attention. Don't let your pride and ego, again, take over and think that you are greater than or better than or less than. It could go the other way. I'm not really seeing it here that way, but that can bring things out of balance. You could get a little wobbly there, and also your focus on what it is, what's truly of value to you. Even if you're offering a service or you're working a job or something and you're just like, I don't feel like there's any value in this at all. What is it in your heart, in your soul, that sings to you, that says, this is important, this is valuable? Right now it's in reverse. So you're still focused on maybe the material world and not understanding that your energy and your passion and your understanding about what you're doing, when your heart and your soul are all put into it, that that offers the world and yourself something of your own unique value. So we're like taught, you know, we go to school to learn a trade, or we're taught how to do things a certain way. There are many doctors and practitioners out there that don't feel like they're offering much value because they're going by the book. And there's something innate deeply inside of them that says there's more here, but I'm not able to practice this way. I have to practice by the book. And I don't feel like I'm offering a service of value to others. It's just an analogy here. But because if you let your pride get in your way, or if you're not able to see all of what life is trying to show you, to wake up in you, it keeps you really out of balance. And there could be also fear of like breaking out of the mold or out of the container or the box or whatever. That could be definitely something, but pay attention to that as well. I feel like you are. I feel like I'm talking to someone who totally knows what I'm talking about here. Yeah. Five of Pentacles in reverse. This is the overall energy, Sag, for this bottom spread here. When you're not trusting, when you're not flowing with life and seeing yourself in everyone and everything, and you're not banking on your own potential to, and your own free will to create your own happiness, you're focused on the material. You're focused, the fear has its hold on you. It's like, I'm not going to survive. I'm going to lose money. How am I going to make it in this world? Everybody operates in one specific way, or basically like mainstream, and I'm not there. But if I jump out of it, I don't know. I don't feel like I'm supported. I don't trust the process here. Seven of Cups. You may have lost some people that you really depended on, or just an aspect of yourself that you really depended on. And this speaks of emotional loss. This speaks of regret, sadness, despair. Nothing is as important as whatever this was that you had once loved, or someone. Making poor choices in the past, maybe not trusting yourself, not trusting that fire within. Whenever that fire sparks inspiration and you go for it, it seems great, and all of a sudden it crashes and turns into like snakes coming out of the cut, like just ugh. Trust yourself, trust the process, trust the inner voice. Okay, Sag, we're going to get some advice for you. And I don't remember if I said before, but please, if you're liking the video, click the like button. That is such a tremendous amount of support through the YouTube algorithms. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. And to support me some more, if you are interested in a personal reading or to purchase some energy balancing jewelry that I make by hand, you can do that through my website, which is BeTheChange333.com. All of the information is in the description box below, as well as where you can donate. Donations are always welcome and truly do help me do what I do here in this realm. So let's see. Let's get advice for Sagittarius. Advice for Sagittarius, please. Healing the heart. I do see some heartache here that may be coming up here. Could be blocking. Okay. When you are wounded emotionally, you need time to regroup and find your center. You may have recently endured a breakup or betrayal, lost someone close to you, or lost an affiliation that you gave too much power to. Perhaps you're watching someone go through a difficult time and feel bad that you can't help them. Maybe you're still not over a past disagreement. No matter the cause of this heartache, deep healing is called for. This happens on its own timetable and can never be rushed. The path to healing the heart centers on reciprocity, the flow of giving and receiving. Sometimes wounding occurs because we've become too dependent on another, and this is accompanied by the desire to manipulate or control an outcome. Both wounding and healing usually begin within, not from the outer conditions of our lives. We often believe we can be wounded only by others, but we do more damage to ourselves in the self-sabotaging ways we think and behave. It is important to take steps to heal yourself and become willing to release the pain of the past, which can be tempting to revisit. It's time to take responsibility for your part in the healing journey. Look for ways you can help yourself and others. Are you willing to make amends if needed? Or conversely, accept someone where they are without trying to influence their growth process? Healing the heart in all aspects is your priority now. Nothing else matters. Only beauty and goodness will come as the result. That is a beautiful message here. And that makes total sense here. I didn't have a whole lot of cards coming out until the very end about this. But this is coming up for you, Sag. Healing the heart. Trust. Trust this process. And that is what I have for you this week. I hope that this was helpful for you and sending you out so much love. Take care. Bye.